I'm currently at home right now editing a podcast episode, and I just posted a picture that Luke took of me in my office. And I just wanted to come on here and be very transparent with anyone that's going through a transition or anyone that's going through a change. I think sometimes when things flow naturally or easy to us, and then when it doesn't, we oftentimes can get very, very discouraged and have limiting beliefs when it comes to something that we want. The renovation process in my office has honestly been an emotional roller coaster and an emotional headache. And throughout this process of doing this, I had moments where I was just like, maybe I shouldn't do this. Like, this is actually overwhelming. Like, what if this doesn't work out? Things are becoming very expensive. And I had to kind of like check myself and say to myself that nothing that I want in this life will always be easy. A lot of times, and I think most of us are pretty gifted and talented in something, and I think oftentimes we will choose not to do it in fear of it not working out because we want it so badly. I have a tendency that what I oftentimes do is I will talk myself out of doing things that I love to do. And I want to stop doing that. Because what tends to happen is if I talk myself out of doing things that I really want to do in fear of being rejected by the things that I love, I tend to take on projects and things that I don't really love and care about, and then I find myself going down this rabbit hole of misery. I had to pull myself back and remind myself why I am doing the To All the People media. And yesterday I made a post and said, please don't look to me as an idol, because I don't ever want to be idolized. I go through my own struggles. I go through my own things. And I think we have to be vulnerable and we have to show humanity in some of the things that we're actually going through on this app, especially Instagram in particular, where things are always just look so perfect and everything looks so good and yada, yada, yada. In lieu of me recently moving out of my apartment, I'm in a new space now, and I love it so much. And as I'm getting older, I'm completely starting to understand that certain things have to have value to me. My penthouse felt very valueless to me. And in the process of doing things that have value to you, you will be disappointed. It will feel overwhelming. You will feel hurt by it, because when things tend to have value to you, you love it even more. So if you're listening to this and you're struggling and you're starting a new project or starting something else that you really, really care about, do not get in that rabbit hole mind train where it's just well, maybe I shouldn't do it. You love it, so you need to do it. This is the last point I'm going to say, because I don't like to come on here and rant unless it's close friends, but some of us will actively think that we are resenting other people when we're actually resenting ourselves, because we didn't take that leap of faith and we got scared and we didn't do what we wanted to do. And I try to understand why people tend to live in fear. Life is very fearful. Taking risks is very fearful. But if you only have this one life and you only have this one chance and you only have this one opportunity, I'm just someone that's going to always say fail big. And make sure you're failing at what you want to do, because at the end of the day, a lot of us are failing at things that we actually hate and things that we actually resent. And sometimes you just got to fail big, because failure isn't a no. It may just be a not right now and to keep going, He's
always in his own world. He really quiet for real unless he know you. He's funny as hell though, but if he know you type shit.